Tokyu, 50 years of challenge toward superior technology development and improvement in quality. Tokyu, the specialty maker of the comber, the spinning machine of high-quality cotton yarn. Tokyu, a compressor parts maker. We make precision parts with an accuracy of within 1/10,000th of a millimeter. And Tokyu has shown great results as a foundry plant maker based on factory automation. Tokyu products, with their guarantee of high quality, have gained the trust of users because of their reliability. This is the AMF series Flaskless molding machine, developed by Tokyu using high technology and know-how gained through operating a foundry plant for many years. The AMF series Flaskless molding machine has distinctive features, including vertical molding and a horizontal parting system. It is a mold-making machine that results in high-precision castings without fins and shifts. It offers advantages such as high productivity by high-speed mounting, productive rationalization, improvements in operating and maintenance, and reduction of running costs. Tokyu's AMF series has been meeting various needs since it was developed in 1978. The Series 1 AMF molding machines have evolved into Series 2, 3, and Series 4. AMF Series 2 is a single-station molding machine which requires little space for setup. AMF Series 3 is a two-station molding machine for drag with two drag flasks, which makes setting up the core easy. And the AMF Series 4 that we developed as a high-speed molding machine to contribute to improvements in productivity is a two-station molding machine. Series 2, 3, and 4 molding machines take an active part in various production lines by utilizing each machine's many features. In order to make the most of the features of the AMF series, like vertical molding and the horizontal parting system, each series has a capability for cope and drag flasks and to turn over 90 degrees. Now, let's look at the molding process for the AMF Series 2. First, select a pattern and close the flasks. The cope and drag flasks will turn 90 degrees while rising for vertical molding. Next, vertical blow and squeeze. Then turn over while descending. Pattern separating. Shifting pattern. Here, inspect the mold and set cores in. Then take the cores out, and this completes the molding process. Next, let's introduce the many features of the AMF series. In order to produce high-precision molds without fins and shifts, the AMF series has vertical blow with a vertical molding system. The vertical blow using low blow pressure has efficient sand refill because it blows using atmospheric pressure at 1 G. Moreover, it incorporates a high-precision system for mold separating and closing. Also, the casting plan is easier because of the horizontal parting. Furthermore, because of the rectifying plate in the blowholes and blowing from the rear of the squeeze plate, sand fill is accomplished efficiently. Next, let's look at the mechanism that makes closing and separating the high-precision mold possible. The cope and drag flasks are supported by two strong guide bars. As they open by means of hydraulic pressure, the mold slowly separates without any shock. This is because the balance is maintained by the spring power of the centering pins that are positioned at the four corners of the cope and drag flasks. After that, using the guide bars, the mold is closed together at exactly the same place. Let's watch this process for a while. First, the drag starts to separate, and when it has opened 6 millimeters, the cope also starts to separate. When both the cope and drag open 6 millimeters, they return to their usual high-speed movement. In this way, it's possible to separate the mold without breaking the sand and to precisely close the mold. In the meantime, proper numerical values can be chosen for the squeeze face pressure according to the kind of casting plan and pattern by using the select switch on the operating panel. The AMF series, because it incorporates these numerous superior systems, promises to produce highly precise castings without fins and shifts. The AMF series also incorporates a system to reduce running costs. First, by using the selection switch on the operation panel, the molding height can be changed very easily, and the cope and drag can act independently, resulting in non-wasteful consumption of sand. Further, patterns in stock can be used as is by using auxiliary plates. Moreover, wooden patterns and veneer plates can also be used. This is because the AMF series is equipped with a flask traction device. The AMF series has many features, not only in function, but also in performance. Because patterns rest on the locating pins of the pattern shifting device, the tightening of bolts is unnecessary. Also, because all movement of the AMF series is controlled by the sequencer, the entire process operates without a hitch. In case of any trouble, indicators on the control panel flash and indicate the number of the trouble spot. This allows the problem to be dealt with easily and promptly. Now let's introduce the AMF series lineup. This is the AMF Series 2. It has a 30-second cycle molding capacity. It has a blow tank on the top, squeeze equipment under the trunk, and cope and drag flasks which can turn 90 degrees for horizontal parting. Here's the molding process. Close the flasks. Turn over while rising, blow, squeeze, turn over while descending, mold separation, core setting, closing the mold, taking the mold out and pushing the mold out. This is the AMF Series 3. It has a 28-second cycle molding capacity, including 24 seconds for setting up the core. The Series 3 has 2 drag flasks, one of which is used as a core setup station. These 2 drag flasks can rotate 180 degrees using the inverter-controlled motor. Here's the molding process. Closing the flasks, turn over while rising, blow, squeeze, turn over while descending, mold separation. Here, unlike the Series 2, the drag turns 180 degrees along with the pattern. On the side that is being molded, closing the molds together, removing the molds and pushing the molds are all done automatically. While on the core set side, because it takes at least 24 seconds for the drag to be made, you have sufficient time to set in cores. This is the AMF Series 4. It has an 18-second cycle molding capacity, including about 10 seconds to set in cores. This molding machine was developed for high speed and has a 2-station molding mechanism. The molding area and the core setup area are stationed independently. Moreover, it has a pattern changer within the molding cycle. It has a molding station on the right side of the machine and a core setup area on the left side. The cope and drag flasks on the right side turn over while rising and start the molding process. The molded cope and drag flasks turn over while descending, and the table turns 180 degrees after the mold separates. After core setting, the mold is closed and the molding process begins. The mold is pushed out and the table rotates to start a new mold. Next, let's introduce the molding line for the AMF series. Shaped molds are put on a molding board truck where a jacket and weight are placed on them. When the jacket and weight are placed, the mold is sent to the pouring station, and after the pouring is finished, they are sent to the cooling line. When the jacket and the weight are removed, the mold is removed by the release equipment. The jacket and the weight that were taken off are cleaned, after which they are sent back to the setting station. Meanwhile, molding board trucks are also cleaned and sent back to the molding station. The molding line of the AMF series can be laid out according to each factory's circumstances, such as its material and pouring conditions. The Tokyu AMF series has contributed to high-quality castings and has sales including repeat orders of over 100 units. The finished products. The continuous quality of these castings has been achieved by the precision molding of the AMF series. Tokyu AMF series Flaskless molding machines are our newest. They incorporate tomorrow's molding techniques and have been developed through the technological knowledge that Tokyu has gained over the past 50 years. The AMF series Flaskless molding machines reflect the needs of the user and offer you the Tokyu guarantee of high quality.